thanks for joining me here at Boating with Latitude Adjustment. Today, I'm back sitting in the salon as the detailers are working on buffing and polishing the outside. Anyway, we just returned from holidays chasing the sun until we can get back on the water. Now, this got me thinking about our off-season time. Tammy and I usually try and head south for a week or so to escape the Canadian winter, and we tried different destinations from year to year. For instance, we just got back from visiting Negril, Jamaica, and we were then fortunate enough to also get to visit Cape Kennedy Space Center and see the Miami Boat Show in Florida for the first time. So please, let me know in the comments section if you guys would enjoy seeing some videos from our winter trips. In the meantime, please enjoy Season 1, Episode 4 of Boating with Latitude Adjustment, where we stretch our sea legs and seek out some of the popular anchorages in Southern Georgian Bay for the first time. And of course, please like, subscribe, and share this video if you enjoyed it. Thank you. As part of Latitude Adjustment's upgrades, we decided to update our logo to something a little more modern and a little larger to help cover shadows of previous logos that were showing through. And voila, a new logo for Latitude Adjustment. A popular anchorage that we had heard about was Hockey Stick Harbor on Beelien Island. It's a 12.5 nautical mile journey from Penetanguishene and takes about an hour and a half at cruising speeds to reach. Now part of the Georgian Bay Island National Park, it's a popular anchorage that offers plenty of protection from wind and waves and offers good holding with a mud bottom and was deep enough for our 4-foot draft. Comfortable for about a half dozen boats, we have seen upwards of over 20 boats stern tied on a long weekend, so be prepared for an anchoring plan B or C, which shouldn't be an issue in this area. Very peaceful, cell phone coverage is spotty, and the water is warm for swimming in the summer, along with opportunities to explore other bays by dinghy from this pretty anchorage. Following our stay at Hockey Stick Harbor, we continued traveling north approximately 17 nautical miles to another pretty anchorage, historically named Big Waneen Bay. Showery day, but we're making our way from Hockey Stick Bay to 12 Mile Bay.
Oh no, this is boat hair. Where are you going?
I don't know. I gotta go to the left. Coming to 12 Mile Bay. There's Big Georgian Bay. Waves aren't too bad. We have Tammy at the helm, shaking and shuddering. It's now known as 12 Mile Anchorage. Just east of Beau's Island, there is a small inlet and associated shoals just below the surface on the eastern side of the entrance. A minimum of 30 feet of water can be found closer to the cliff, forming the west side. After entering, head more to the right. Anchorage is secure with a sand mud bottom and offers good protection from the wind from most directions. Just proceed with caution and all will be well. Holding up to a dozen boats, you will find cell phone coverage is good. The waters are great for swimming. And the sunsets are spectacular. Need basic supplies? Ice, gas, or ice cream? No problem. An easy dinghy ride east along 12 Mile Bay to Moose Deer Point Marina will get you what you need. In between exploration of new anchorages, Latitude Adjustment had a large part of its new electronics installed. This made Captain Paul very happy. Just doing a little toot around Penetang Bay in the tender, waiting for Tammy to come them up, and a few friends to join us for tomorrow. With the dinghy, I was now waiting for Admiral Tammy to come join me for further explorations on anchorages of Southern Georgian Bay. Our next new destination was Beckwith Island. Part of the Beelien First Nation, it is the eastern of 3 islands in the area that also includes Hope and Christian Island. At 15 nautical miles, it takes us just under 2 hours from Penetang at cruising speeds and offers a sandy bottom, clear turquoise waters, and 10 to 15 feet of depth or more, along with good protection from the winds. But be aware, if it blows from the north or east, it can get rough. This is a popular anchorage, especially on a sunny weekend. But if space is limited, you can always go to the west side of the island or anchor at Hope, depending on wind conditions. If you wish to go ashore, there may also be fees, so it's best to check with Beelien First Nation. And we're on the beach at Beckwith. And there are a few boats out anchored, along with Latitude Adjustment. Our last multi-day trip of the season included a scheduled stop at Hockey Stick Bay, but due to the busy Labor Day long weekend, we had to go with our plan B and anchor opposite of Hockey Stick Bay at Guichuan Island. Guichuan offers space for about half dozen boats with protection from most winds except those from the north and east. We feel this anchorage is really just a stopping point on the way to better locations, but if you drop your dinghy, you have a lot of areas to explore. Okay, we're off for a little trip to Hockey Stick Bay for today. But I also want to head down while the engine is running so that we can listen to a sound. Don't hit the rock! The next leg of our tour was from Guichuan to Echo Bay. near Frying Pan Island in Sans Souci, home of the famous Henry's Fish and Chips. A 23 nautical mile journey, it took us just under 3 hours to arrive at Echo Island. Echo Bay provides a safe, nearly landlocked anchorage for those desiring an out anchorage near Sans Souci. 2 miles north of Frying Pan Island, it is a designated anchorage in the Massasauga without any cottages. We arrived from the south and decided, perhaps somewhat naively, to go to the Echo Bay North location. If you do, be certain to clear the shoal immediately to your port side and stay to the right of the entrance. Have a bow watch. Latitude Adjustment made it, but through the same route we ended up hitting rocks with our dinghy motor. In the future, we would instead choose the Echo Bay South anchorage. Cell service is moderate, and a dinghy is a must to explore the area and of course make the short trip to Henry's Fish and Chips. Located on Frying Pan Island in the Sans Souci area, Henry's Fish Restaurant is known for its famous fish and chips, including battered and pan-fried pickerel dinners. One of the more unusual aspects of Henry's is that seaplanes fly in throughout the day, dropping off hungry tourists so they can get their fill of Henry's fresh fish. At lunch and dinner, the air is full of seaplanes dropping in from Parry Sound and Midland. A variety of services are also offered at Henry's, including up to 8 transient slips, as well as overnight docking and power for sail. And on a busy weekend, keep your eyes peeled as you may catch some high-speed boats having fun. Overall, we enjoyed our anchorage at Echo Bay with the solitude it offered, but with the conveniences of a great meal and supplies just a short dinghy trip away.